hurry up and get the haircut going.
Get to work.
Let's sit here with you for the intro, okay?
You ready? You're not shy, right? Okay, a little bit? Me too. Let's get this.
What's going on, Faded Culture? My name is Adrian Barone and we're back with yet another tutorial. Today, we got my little buddy Isaiah here on the chair. Let me give him a little peace sign in there. There you go. We're gonna be giving him a, I don't know, shit. Do you want something in particular? Mohawk? You want a mohawk, Isaiah? Or a 10 on top with a mid fade? He wants a 10 on top with a mid fade. So we're gonna go ahead and give him a 10 on top with a mid fade. And before we start, guys, I do want to mention that we're gonna be doing a giveaway. There's gonna be 3 people that are gonna get $150 cash prize. And the way we're gonna choose the winners, you're gonna have to follow the 3 Instagrams linked down below. Come back to this video and comment your Instagram handle. And to add to that, you're gonna have to share this YouTube video. With that said, guys, you can enter as many times as you want. We're just gonna go ahead and randomly scroll through the comments and choose a winner. So with that said, guys, let's drape my buddy Isaiah here and begin this haircut. With Christmas being right around the corner, it's only right that we give back to those who have been supporting us. Here's a little bit of before footage from my man Isaiah. And as usual, all the steps to this haircut will be in the description down below. We're gonna go ahead and start with the number 10 guard lever completely closed. And with these higher guards like the number 8 and number 10, you can see that I use my opposite hand to feed the hair into the clipper. So go ahead and make sure you do that. Go over it a few times, recomb the hair to then neutralize it, and then go over the top a second time. So now we're left with all that length still on the sides. We're gonna go ahead and start our debulking process. I'm gonna use my number 3 guard lever completely open and begin the debulking. Whenever a client comes in with long hair, it is essential that you debulk just so you can see your guidelines a lot clearer. And once you're done with that, go ahead and blow dry off all the excess hair. And we're gonna begin with no guard lever completely closed. We're gonna come in and set in our first guideline. Make sure you are easy with this guideline and that it ends up at that same temple peak area on the opposite side. Go ahead and open up the lever completely and take the next guideline up about a finger's width. Always ensure that your guidelines do run parallel to one another. Continuing the process, we're going to slap on that 1 guard and keeping that lever open. And again, just take it up about a finger's width. Now with my 1.5 guard lever still completely open, we're going to continue the process. And with this step, I'm not focusing on making another guideline. I'm more so just thinking in terms of starting to blend the sides to the top. So just take your time and be easy on the wrist. Now with my number 2 guard lever still completely open, we're going to continue. Again, just more so focusing in terms of connecting the sides to the top. And the final guard that I will be using for this haircut will be the number 3. You can see I'm exaggerating that flick out motion. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to let us know down in the comments below any questions or concerns that you may have on our process. It really is that simple though. By now you should have the first guideline that we created with the lever closed and the second that we created with the lever open. We're going to start with that second guideline using our half guard. We're going to go ahead and close the lever just slightly, putting it into a 3/4 position. And this step is creating a faint line right above it, but don't take this step any higher as I am coming back right now with my 1 guard. And we're going to leave the lever in that 3/4 position and attack that faint line that the half guard created.
And for the final guideline, we're gonna start with the lever close. This step is gonna have a 3-step process, and for that reason I'm gonna focus just on the left side of Isaiah's head. Here I'm starting again with the lever close. Then I go ahead and open it halfway using mainly the corners of the clipper and taking up each step just a notch. And finally, lever completely open. And this is where I exaggerate on using the corners of the clipper. You're gonna notice that I'm using basically just 1 or 2 teeth of the clipper in order to fade out that last line. Now that we're all done, go ahead and repeat that same 3-step process, focusing just on the back side of the head, and then repeat that 3-step process on the right side of the head. Once you're done with that, grab your trimmer and start to remove all the bottom hair. Since he is a kid, I am not gonna shave it all the way to the skin. I'm gonna use just a trimmer. And for my touch-up work, I'm gonna use my half guard, and I'm gonna go ahead and put lever play, as this is always gonna vary from client to client and from one side of the head to another. Now, using our very own Faded Culture 6-inch shears, I'm gonna come in and add a little bit of texture by point cutting. You could find these shears at fadedculture.co. It is a set, they come with some thinning shears. Wetting the hair just a little bit so I can get the bangs out of the way, so I can come in and start the edge up. Starting always in the middle and working your way to one side, and then start from the middle again to recalibrate, just to make sure that you are coming in a straight line, and proceed with the opposite side. You can see he hasn't felt the back of his head in a while. Seems like he's a little shocked by the feel of it. Blow drying all that hair off to get ready to style it. Little man is giving it a thumbs up, so while you're at it, why don't y'all go ahead and give this video a thumbs up as well if you've made it this far. Working some water into his hair before I come in and add the product. Using our very own Faded Culture matte clay, I'm gonna go ahead and emulsify it in my hands as much as possible and work the product all over his hair. As you can see, little man is still shook by his hair, doing a little happy dance. Now that I've applied the product throughout the whole hair, I'm gonna come in with very low heat and low speed and really melt that clay into the hair. Here are some before and after pictures, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this tutorial. I hope y'all took something new from it, guys. As always, let us know down in the comments below what other videos y'all would like to see on this channel. And if you made it all the way to the end, please hit that subscribe button, as it does help the algorithm. Again, guys, my name is Adrian Barone. This is Faded Culture, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.